One chilly autumn evening, a man named Khaled decided to take his three children, Omar, Layla, and Sammy, on a camping trip deep into the forest. The forest was dense, full of towering trees and twisted branches. The locals often told stories about it being haunted, but Khaled didn't believe in such tales. He just wanted to spend some quality time with his kids. As night fell, they set up their tent near a clearing. The fire crackled, and they roasted marshmallows, laughing and telling stories. But soon, the laughter faded as strange sounds began to echo through the trees. It started with the rustling of leaves, followed by distant whispers that seemed to surround them. Layla clutched her father's arm. "Did you hear that, Dad?" she whispered, her voice trembling. Khaled tried to remain calm. "It's just the wind," he said, though even he felt uneasy. Omar, the eldest, stood up bravely. "I'll go check it out," he said, grabbing a flashlight. Khaled protested, but Omar had already ventured a few steps into the darkness. As the beam of his flashlight flickered through the trees, Omar gasped. The light had caught something, two glowing eyes watching him from behind a tree. He hurried back to the camp, breathless. "Dad, there's something out there." Just then, Sammy, the youngest, screamed. They all turned to see dark figures emerging from the trees, their shapes barely visible in the dim light. The shadows moved unnaturally, shifting and bending in ways that no human should. Khaled grabbed his children and bolted for the car, but the forest seemed to stretch endlessly. No matter which direction they ran, they couldn't escape. The shadows followed, whispering their names in raspy voices, drawing closer with every step. Suddenly, Layla tripped and fell. Khaled stopped and turned to help her, but when he did, one of the shadows lunged at him. He shielded his daughter, bracing for impact, but it vanished just before it touched him. Panting and desperate, Khaled and his children finally reached the car. As they sped away from the forest, the whispers faded into the distance, but the sense of dread lingered. They never spoke of what they saw that night, but one thing was certain. The forest of shadows was more than just a place of trees. It was a place where fear came alive, and no one who entered ever truly escaped its grasp. And though they made it out, Khaled could still hear the faint whispers of the shadows when the wind blew through the trees at night.